Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? My name is Nightmare, and I just want to welcome you to this week's live stream. This week has been a crazy week for me and my family. We had a baby, so obviously, being a normal person, I didn't have time to edit a video. Editing a video takes a lot of time out of one schedule, so being a dad for the second time kind of really takes it out of you. And even though it's my fiance who's more or less doing almost everything because she is like super mom, it's not even funny. Still takes a lot out of you to watch. I have a son and a daughter now, so right now I'm taking care of my son more or less, keeping him busy, while my fiance takes care of our new daughter. So just keep him busy, you know. Again, really sorry I didn't get a video out this week. It's just been, normally I've got like 3 or 4 videos lined up, almost ready to be published, and I just never got around to finishing any of them. But I've been slacking really hard. It's hard to stay motivated during the winter season to keep editing. If you're not, well, I know for me anyway, if I'm not playing, it's really hard for me to want to create content and all that fun stuff. And unfortunately, it's cold out here. It's either wet, it's cold, it's miserable, and there's not a lot of paintball games going on. So it's really hard to get good first-person action. It really sucks I have no more MML footage, because that stuff was just like easy to edit. It was fun. It was entertaining. And so I really want to do more of that, but I'm out of footage. I'm going through like what I have from the 2017 season. And honestly, it was not good to say the least. So if for any of you who have been following me for a while, you'll know that in 2016, I blew out my knee. I went out for surgery. That kind of sucked. And so this whole last season, I really had to play it safe. I couldn't get out as often as I wanted, and that left me in a really shitty spot, to the point where all I had was the MML. So I've got footage. It's not the greatest. If you guys do want to see that footage, let me know. You can always, message me here on YouTube. I can see your comments here. So, first off, let's just take a break for 1 second. Enough of me talking about myself. And shout out to all of you guys hanging out here. Welcome back to another live stream. Shout out to all of you guys, man. I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown of the names I see on my screen real quick. Ebert, Will, Ian, The Avenger of Paintball, Brody Lewis, Madman7, Juan. Good to see you again, man. Always in my live streams. But yeah, it was really hard to stay motivated this winter. Having a baby, that's crazy, man. Like, it's been 3 years since I've had to do the baby thing. My son is 3.5, so now we got a newborn baby, and everything is just flooding right back. It's like, oh my god, I forgot how much work this actually is. And again, my awesome fiance is the one who does all the work. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Thank you guys so much for all the love in the comments. You guys are just lighting it up over here. Like, it's crazy. Wow. It's insane how quickly life can change. Since you guys are here, I might as well give you guys the lowdown, not without going into too much detail. But this upcoming paintball season, is going to be my very last paintball season on the east coast of Canada. I'm moving. The whole family is uprooting. We are going across the country, likely Victoria, BC. So shout out to all of my West Coast players. I'll now be West Coast, no longer, East Coast, whatever the sign was for that. That was ridiculous. The fun of being live, there's no edit button. I can't make myself not look like an idiot. So yeah, craziness, having a baby, we're moving, been highly unmotivated lately to edit, which sucks. This past week, I edited a video, I released a video, Top Paintball Fails number 6. It's one of those series that does really well on this channel. It draws in people who like fails, and then they're like, oh, wow, paintball's still a thing. And, you know, kind of grows that way. And it reached almost 200,000 views in a week. Insane. You would think that would motivate me to keep wanting to put out content and to make more paintball related videos, but it actually did the complete opposite. That video was easy to make. I basically went through all the old bonus ball videos and took the best clips I had and put them down in a new video, edited, add some sounds. It honestly took me like a week to do tops, and that was like half-assing it. So a video that took me almost no work blew up in views. But the first-person action videos I do will see about 5,000 views per video, you know, in the first like couple days. After that, it might reach like the 10 or 12,000, which is cool, very cool. So it almost hit me that people prefer fail videos and over the actual action videos I do. And that was kind of a crappy feeling, I want to say, but again, it's the winter season. I haven't had much sunlight. I'm on the east coast of Canada. It is dreary here all winter long. It's nothing but gray. So I'm sure once I get some more sunshine and start playing some paintball again and shooting people's face off with my beautiful 4.68s over there, things will be awesome again. Much appreciate the comments you guys are leaving here on the side. Like, wow. You guys think I'm the best paintballer, but, honestly, YouTubers are only as good as we want to make ourselves out to be, right? So I can either look really good or I can make myself look incredibly good. You wouldn't believe how many times I get eliminated, like, right off the break. Like, I'll be like, I run the same play over and over again. Let's go try something different. And sometimes it doesn't pan out. And you guys don't see those videos because why would I put out a video that only lasts like 34 seconds? Oh, check it out. Tactical Tuna is in the comments. What's up, dude? Long time no see. Barker's here too. I'm not even paying attention to the comments. I'm so sorry, guys. Wow, this celebrity-filled chat room is just insane. If you guys haven't checked out Tuna's videos, I highly, highly recommend it. His videos are top quality, top notch, and he's got a montage coming out real soon, so keep an eye out for that. I'm on him like every week. Like when I see him on the Maritime Milsim podcast, I am like hounding him. Speaking of houndings, Barker, Mr. Shenanigans himself, what is up, dude? Shout out to all you guys. You guys are just blowing up my chat. Honestly, I just came to hang out to give you guys something this week because I felt bad not uploading something. Which kind of sucks. I hate not uploading every single week. It's something I've done for a long period of time, and last year was the first year in 4 years of paintball on YouTube that I stopped uploading weekly, and it became like an almost bi-weekly thing. So, just the chit-chat, this is very, very laid back, just hanging out, just having a good time. When am I giving out more patches? I need to get more patches. I've allocated my remaining patches to my Patreon. So I'm trying to use those as a bit of a way to convince people to support me on Patreon because, goddamn it, YouTube's expensive. If you don't believe me that being a YouTuber is expensive, I just spent... Oh, great, my heater just kicked in on my furnace. Probably, well, let's just say $180 US on a YouTube program to help me better understand the workings of YouTube. I paid another 300 something for royalty-free music. So, I'm trying to force people towards Patreon. Like, hey guys, like if I get my goal on Patreon would be $1,000 a year, and that would probably cover all of my digital media expenses. Music's expensive. Green screen programs are expensive, so that's why I'm trying to push people that way. That's why my patches are exclusively, because I only have so many left, are on Patreon right now. I literally have about 20 of them left, and I still have to send 2 of them over to the UK already for people who have already became Patreons. I I am going to put in another order for patches. They are pretty expensive to get for me just throw that money up front. So I think I've got some spare cash sitting in a drawer somewhere. So I think I'm going to do that. I still do not have a. I still don't have a place to sell them yet. MCS might still have some. So if you want one of those patches, like this one right there, that's my new one, and that's my old one right there. That's a really, really worn out one that's seen the field more days than most players have. But those two there are, and this is really strange. I don't, there. Those two patches are the brand new ones. And of course, we got the Maritime Milsim podcast here, hounding me as always. All the good paintball YouTubers live in Canada. You're not wrong. A lot of us are up here for some weird reason. It must be something in the water. Why did I start YouTube? Honestly, pure fluke. So Facebook sucks. I'm not a fan of Facebook whatsoever. So basically, I posted a video on Facebook, and I wanted to share it with my friends when I first started paintballing. And I went to go upload it twice. So once to a group and once to my personal page. And Facebook said, hey, you cannot upload the same video twice. That is wrong, yada, yada, yada. So I was like, well, what can I do if I want to share my passion with people, with my friends, if I can't upload videos to your website? So I was like, oh, YouTube, I can just share the link with people. And then that's where it started. It was just like, wow, okay, my video got 10 views this week. Oh, that's cool. And then the next week it was 15. I was like, oh, wow, that's really, really neat. And then it taught me how to edit and get better and better and better. And yeah, it was really, it was pure fluke, absolutely pure fluke. Do I know who the Hidden Hedgehog is? Yes, I have met the guy. I have chatted with him online a few times. Very, very cool dude. Like, super down to earth. Outcast Paintball Systems, what's up, dude? Long time no see. Ruth, yeah, sorry guys. I hate to say it, but I am leaving. Hopefully, like, my furnace is not blowing your guys' ears off. Like, I work in my basement, and like my office is literally 2 sheets hanging up as a sound barrier in a corner. So hopefully you guys can't hear my furnace. Yeah, it kind of sucks, man. Moving, yeah, shitty. Not that I want to move, but it's kind of like one of those things where it has to happen. Work sucks sometimes, and you got to go where the money is. And unfortunately for me, the money is out west. All right, cool. So my audio is still good. You guys are. Thank you very much for keeping me informed. See, I don't have anything to listen to myself with, which kind of sucks. I prefer when I can actually hear myself and hear what my audio output is, but honestly, everything I have is USB. Nothing here is fancy. I am cheap when it comes to decorating the office. Like $30 mesh netting, pegboard behind the mesh netting, and a couple of patch panels. Like, it does not get much cheaper than that. Like, this is as simple as it gets. In the meantime, while we're all just kind of hanging out, I'm going to start paying attention to you guys more and just straight up talking to you. Enough about talking about me. Just going to kind of shoot the shit. I got paintball mags cleaned. These mags have not been cleaned in like a month, and I've got some dirty, dirty mags. The Maritime Milsim podcast, Tuna, Hooligan, they all know what I'm talking about when I show you this mag and the disgustingness of which was bad paint. This was the result of using summer paint at a winter event. It was bad. It was really bad. So I gotta like clean this stuff out, because when I go to play paintball again, which is probably going to be in March, I would like to have some clean mags. All right. Congrats on the new baby. I wish you and your family all the best of luck. Have a good life and keep doing what you love. Well, Brody, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. I will always take care of my family first and foremost. They have been the backbone of my support since day one. I don't know how my fiance deals with my BS on a weekly basis, but she does, and she's awesome for it. What? At 10M? Can't read that, man. Sorry. Can I come to PEI one more time? You know what? Let me hit up the boys. Crossfire Adventure Paintball was a lot of fun for the MML finals, and maybe I will talk to the boys and see if we can make one more trip down there. I want to hit up every maritime province at least one more time before I leave. I don't know when I'm leaving. Probably like midsummer, if I'm not mistaken, but we will see. Hopefully I can get out and see a couple more fields because I love paintball. Straight up. So normally I don't tech anything while I'm doing live streams, but these mags have been sitting on this desk as a reminder to me to get them cleaned for I don't know how long now, and I've neglected them. And that is a no-no in my books. Why do you play magfed over pump and I think that said speedball? I like the limited paint aspect of it. I think not being able to shoot ropes of paint has taught me how to be a better player. It has taught me how to move up, how to pick my shots. It's made me a more aggressive player, if that's the best way I can explain it. What's the least amount of ammo you've ever brought into a match? Least amount of ammo. Hard to say, man. I generally bring 6 mags. It's usually about 120 balls. So, like, for some people, that's a pod. Like, I bring a pod for an entire game. Sometimes I get like 5 or 6 eliminations. Sometimes I get eliminated right off the break. So, I think that's the least I've ever brought. When can you come to Germany? Oh, man. You guys want me to come to Germany? Support me on Patreon, man. Buy the merch, buy the t-shirts, put money in my wallet so I can go travel, and then we'll talk about international stuff. Paintball is expensive as is. Being a YouTuber on top of that's expensive. And then traveling as a paintball YouTuber is insane. I don't know how Wolf and Alabaster Slim do it, and Hedgehog and all those other guys that travel, but it's just not in my budget. We are a family of 4 on a single income, plus the little bit of like money I make on YouTube. So do the math. How long is your barrel, Winky Face? I thought you already knew, Hooligan. You don't already know? Preferably 10 inches. As you can see on my Deadly Winds carbon fiber barrel on my PTR. What is your favorite gun? I'm pretty sure anybody in the comments can answer that question. Bonus points if somebody can answer why my favorite gun is my favorite gun. And it's not because I'm sponsored, because that gun was my favorite gun before I was even sponsored. I chose them to be my sponsor. Well, I asked them. I said, look, I like what you do. This is why I like it. And let's talk. And then short time later, I became a sponsor, or a sponsored athlete. Woo, come on, don't lose the ball bearing. Let's see, has anybody figured it out? Believe it or not, the PTR is not my favorite gun just yet. It is the 4.68. PTR is not my favorite gun yet because it hasn't proven itself yet. I've only had it on the field a couple of times, and it's been pretty flawless, don't get me wrong, but it is not my 4.68. So now that you guys know that the 4.68 is my favorite paintball gun, why is it my favorite paintball gun? That is the next question. Oh, my furnace finally turned off. Oh my God. I can hear myself now. I don't have to feel like I'm yelling. Even though like I'm watching the mic levels and it looks like I'm yelling. So if I am, I do apologize. Yeah, Papa Nightmare, that is me. Papa for the second, well, not really Papa. My dad is Papa. Like my kids call my dad Papa because he wants to be like Papa Smurf. Ah. Putting the Helix mags back together sometimes can be like a intricate Jenga puzzle. But I've done this so many times that it's really not that hard anymore. Wow, these walls are paper thin. My fiance is 3 stories up and I just heard her sneeze. That is insane. Let's see if anybody got it right. Because the anti-chop system. Yes, that is exactly why the PTR is my favorite paintball gun. It is insane to have a paintball gun that can mechanically stop the bolt from firing if you're having bad paint. So let me just give you an example, guys. Where'd that mag go? Okay, I'm going to push this back so I don't yell at you guys. Okay, so we got a stack here of broken paint. The break is probably, it's right here. The break happened right here. So this is very brittle paint. It was summertime paint and we used it at a winter event. Do you notice how that ball is not chopped? It is still inside the mag. The reason why that is because when that ball broke, the rest of them would not have fed. This ball was actually sticking out about halfway out of the mag when I pulled out the mag from the mag well. And if it wasn't for the anti-chop system, that would have been a chop. Boom, a chop. The next one would have fed. Boom, would have chopped that one. And then you're cleaning out your barrel, you're cleaning out your marker, you're cleaning out the breech. Like right now, because I had a break in the mag, I'm only cleaning the mag. That is amazing to me. That is simply the greatest thing in the world. What do we got going on here? Fresh subscriber, thanks, man. Much appreciate the subs. You know what's funny? I actually like going live and watching my sub counter go down. Mainly because, sorry guys, this is loud as hell. Mainly because if you're going to subscribe and you're not going to watch my content, well, don't be a subscriber. That's just the way I look at it. I don't like fake numbers. Fake numbers suck. When, like, for example, when I go to apply for a sponsorship or a, you know, whatever, I don't tell them how many subs I have because that's irrelevant. I tell them how many views I get. Because I have a video that just got released a week ago that has almost 200,000 views on it, and it released a week ago. To a sponsor, that is far more, much more of a money-making opportunity for them than how many subs I have, because YouTube sucks, first off. YouTube doesn't feed all your subscriptions to your subscription box. They want you to use that damn bell notification. So that alone is irritating. Look at that, one clean mag already. Toolless, by the way. Helix Mags, 2017. Toolless. Great thing to have. I'm going to clean this really dirty one. This one's bad. So yeah, that's my little rant on watching the subscriber bar go. It's just my own happiness on the inside. How much is the 468? I can't even remember. The last time I looked at the price, it was, oh, this is gross. Look at that. I'm going to show you guys this mag in 1 second. This is gnarly. Oh, I need to get some replacement parts here. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Like, look at this. This is the result of using summer paint in winter conditions. Oh, that's a bad side. Let's show you this side. So you can see that the ball there broke, and subsequently I had more break here, and like this just would have been chop after chop after chop if it wasn't for the lock bolt system on the 468. Ooh, that is a really good question. If I was to use a hopper fed gun, what would I use? That is simple. Now let me know if you guys think that this is hopper. But the Empire Defender would probably be my choice of hopper fed paintball gun, paintball marker, whatever the hell you want to call it, wherever your stance is on what the hell you call what we shoot. Oh shit, that just exploded. I forgot that was under tension and I just lost parts of my mag. That is awesome. Bye-bye ball bearing. I'm going to have fun looking for that later. Damn, that sucks. Luckily, I've got a few spares kicking around. Whenever I place a Rap 4 MCS order, I always order spare parts for mags, because consumable parts can disappear quite quickly like that. But yes, the Defender would probably be what I would choose to shoot if I was going to go hopper fed. Just for the simple fact that I have to make videos. When you make a paintball video, you want to show as much of the action as possible. And with that, the hopper gets in the way. Now, you might have some people who are really good at the hopper can't, and they can actually get a good fire rate on the go and still create good footage. I can't do that. That's something I just never had to deal with while being a YouTuber. So the Defender would be where I would go with that. It is amazing how the hopper is integrated into it, so your field of view is completely clean. How much money do I spend on paintball? A lot. I spend way more than I should. I play almost every weekend. Oh man, this is gross. Like, that is the result of summer paint in the winter, people. That is the result. Gross. And my mag, until I find that ball bearing, I'm completely screwed at putting this mag back together. I might get lucky and actually have some spare ball bearings kicking around in my spare kit. Actually, I might. If I knew where I put my stuff. Sorry about this, guys. I'm so disorganized. I'm trying to actually like be productive and be entertaining, which is a really hard thing to do. Speedball is awesome. Yes, speedball is awesome. So a lot of the problems that divide the paintball community, spare parts. We are good. That stops me from having to crawl around on my floor looking for stupid paintball parts. So one thing that divides the paintball community is the division between speedball and magfed. Or woods ball, however you want to call it. And a lot of people don't realize that paintball is paintball. It doesn't matter what you shoot, how fast you're shooting it. And they seem like both sides of the sport, or all sides of the sport, no matter which side you play on, there are elitists. So if you're not playing their type of paintball, then you're not playing the right type of paintball at all. And that's really unfortunate, because we don't need that in our tiny little community. Paintball is very small. It's very niche as is, and people just need to grow up. And so, like, I love watching speedball. If you watch competitive speedball, it is amazing. The rope of paint flying, the adrenaline going through their veins. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not competed in paint, like, I'm getting goosebumps. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, whoop, goosebumps. I've got goosebumps because I have competed in paintball, mag-fed paintball. The adrenaline rush is real. It is insane. The camaraderie that you have with your team. You know that, you know, you could go to a walk-on and you could just be like, oh well, you know, we played well, guys. You know, we have a team, and you know. But if you're rolling with the same guys and you have a mission, a goal, like, there's my trophy from the MML in 2015, third place with MSOB, and then again we have first place last year in the 2017 MML. I'm telling you guys, competitive paintball is where it's at. So you can be competitive no matter what you're playing, whether it's speedball, whether it's magfed, milsim, woods ball. A league is a league, right? Like, it's not hard to get one going, and it's amazing. But I don't know where I was really going with that little topic and that rant, but I think I'm just more angry that I have to clean all my mags, and I've waited this long to do so. So, Ruth, you keep asking, what was my favorite paintball moment? Honestly, I would say my favorite paintball moment was the 2017 MML Finals, taking home the gold with my team, with Tuna, Matt, Liam, Maddie, Guardian as a replacement. You know, when you compete, it's a whole different kind of paintball. It's You leave all friendships at the door during the match, but then you quickly come back to them shortly thereafter. And then you realize, you're competing against some of your friends, but, like, it's not the end of the world. You guys are all there for the same common goal. So I would say that would be my favorite paintball moment. Anytime I get to play with some of my old friends, Hooligan's definitely one of them. He got me into paintball years ago. Sorry, guys. I'm still suffering from the knee injury that I had a while back. It's never going to heal. I'm going to be living with that knee injury for the rest of my life. But that's not going to stop me from playing paintball. All right? You guys love my videos. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate that. Dye is a good brand. I do like Dye. I have the i4s sitting here. I have the i5s. I have my trusty EVS that is still my go-to mask right now because I'm having problems with my i5s. Will wants to know if he should get the 468 RIS paintball marker. Yes, absolutely. But my recommendation would be to get the 2017 version with the extended magwell, the upgraded bolt. The cost is a little bit more, but trust me when I say it is worth it. So 2017 468 RIS, get it. And remember, you too can save 10% off when you use the code NightmarePB at checkout. It's like I've said that before, one too many times. But it works because that's what it's like, what it's all about to having a sponsor is you have to promote their gear. And there's nothing wrong with that because I really support MCS because they support me. I believe in their product as well as they believe in me. So, cool guys, really awesome guys to work with. There's a lot of cool guys in the paintball industry that are just very cool to hang out with, very cool to just talk to. I talk to some of them on Facebook Messenger quite a bit, like other people who work for other companies, and they're very cool people. Like they're no one to be afraid of. They're just people. Ralph, I got you into paintball, man. Well, that is awesome, dude. I'm really glad I was able to do that. I don't consider myself an ambassador for paintball at all. I consider myself an entertainer within the paintball community. And that's about it. I don't consider myself like some sort of celebrity paintballer. I'm an entertainer in the sense that I make videos, whether they be funny or they're serious paintball videos, but I'm just an entertainer, guys. But to know that I'm getting people into paintball, that warms my heart because I'm afraid that one day our sport may die. It's an expensive sport. It's not like you can just go out and play every weekend and it's not going to cost you much. You could go out, pay $70 and buy the new Call of Duty and you're set for months. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's really... That's what really separates paintball, makes paintball hard for a lot of people, is the cost. Oh my god, this mag was so filled with paint. I can't believe I'm not done cleaning this. Ramondo, should you play paintball? Yes, you definitely should. What would you choose, $1,000 or Tippmann TMC magfed? I would take $1,000 because I already have enough paintball guns. That on my wall, there's only 3. So I've got my TIPX, I've got my PTR, and I've got my original 468. And I've got 3 more guns down in the drawer just beside me, so I really don't need any more paintball guns right now. So I will take, I'll take the money at this point because then that would help me with travel costs. I'm hoping to travel to Ontario a couple times this year, maybe D-Day in Ottawa, and hopefully Operation Honey Badger at PRZ. That would be another good goal. I can't clean this mag. I'm going to have to save this one for another night. Which is really unfortunate because I really needed to clean that mag. Is Seabreeze Paintball Park a nice place? Oh, dude. Seabreeze Paintball is the place to play paintball. It is the most friendly atmosphere I have ever seen. Very rarely do you see people come off angry at Seabreeze. They don't allow full autos, so it's a very mag-fed friendly atmosphere. Like, we've got speedballers, and they're still shooting at 8 balls a second, but it's semi-only. So, I mean, they can still pull off that 8 balls per second easily, but it kind of levels the playing field a bit, and I still have a really good time there myself. Eat, sleep, paintball, repeat. Yeah, you damn right, man. Absolutely. That's basically the story of my life, man. I mean, I feel like I'm getting nasally. The more I talk to you guys, the more it just feels like my nose is getting stuffy. Aren't Canadians always nice? Not always. Trust me when I say there are some douchebag asshat Canadians out there. Egos run wild up here, I'll tell you that. So not every Canadian is nice. Some people are really good at putting on a facade. To each their own, I guess. I'm very excited to see what the magfed scene is going to be like out west. So this summer, I'm heading out to Victoria, BC. So we'll see what it's like in that area. I've heard of a few paintball fields out there, so I'm very excited. It actually gets me one step closer to being closer to MCS. So maybe hopping on a plane and heading down to visit the guys in the warehouse might not be such a bad idea. Thoughts on Airsoft? I was waiting for somebody to ask me that. So I've lived here for 6 years, and I looked into the Airsoft side of things, and I was intrigued at first. I was like, okay, well, it's like magfed paintball. Maybe a little bit cheaper in some senses, a little more expensive in others. But they don't have the community here that the paintball community has. But that being said, out west, I've heard really, really good things about their Airsoft community. So I may dabble in that a little bit. But rest assured, all of you guys here don't have to worry about me spamming you with Airsoft videos if I do try it, because I would start a new channel. That's the way YouTube works. Promote to one niche. Stick to one thing, pick it, and those people will keep coming back to watch your videos. So if I was going to start an Airsoft channel, it would be on a different channel if I was going to make videos. But yes, I do want to try Airsoft. It looks very cool. I mean, you get the honor system, which kind of sucks, but hell, man, you got zoom cams and cameras for days. I mean, like, that stuff is slowly starting to get eliminated. Even in paintball, like, the wipers are starting to, like, disappear a little bit because you can be on camera real fast. Have I been to Jaegers? I can't say I have been. I'd never heard of that paintball field. What would happen if your kid did not like paintball? Trust me when I say my kid loves paintball. If I was doing this while he was awake, he would be here right now, like, Daddy, I fix. I have a gun. Like, he pulls the Tipex off the wall all the time and just runs around with it. It's amazing. Yeah, he's gonna love paintball, I think, and I can't wait to get him into paintball. I forgot that I was actually on another mag right now, looking down at all this paint on my desk. It sucks that you guys can't see this because the mic is here, but if I put the mic anywhere else, it just looks awkward. One thing that actually has been getting me down lately is I'm a stickler for perfection. I don't like to create videos unless they're perfect. So you guys can't see it, but right there is my green screen. It's perfectly set up. I've got a table in front of it ready for reviews. I sat down in front of it. I pulled out the 468. I played around with the green screen a little bit. I tried talking, and it just didn't do it. So I spent about a week or so working on that when I wasn't taking care of my new daughter. And it just didn't give me the quality I wanted. I eventually want to get another table so that way I could sit back from it and do marker maintenance and do these little chats. So yeah, sorry. When I read the comments, I start getting a little bit distracted. I have like the attention of a goldfish, guys, and I do apologize for that. Chevy, what's going on, bro? Yes, your PTR just shipped out this morning, bro. So for the guys who live out here, I do group buys because sometimes shipping can be pretty expensive to do it on your own in Canada from MCS. So I'll usually get like 3 or 4, and actually in this case 5 guys together, and we'll all pool our money together. I'll place the order, and it really saves on shipping because then we're all paying like $20 for shipping opposed to like $60 a piece. So my buddy Chevy actually is getting a PTR. So I will not be the only person on the east coast of Canada to have a PTR. That on its own is very exciting. Do I know Novrich or Silo? I actually do watch both of their channels, actually. A lot of what they do can resonate in what I do. So it's always nice to go to the Airsoft world and take a look at what they're doing. Because let's be honest, they are ahead of the game on paintball by at least 5 years. In markers or guns, replicas, whatever they call it, in cameras, in YouTube, like they were making first-person videos well before we were. So anybody who needs inspiration to make videos or ideas like, hey, what do people want to see? Go check out the Airsoft world. They do a lot of cool shit. Honestly, they really, really do. I'm just dropping paintball pieces everywhere. Don't mind me, guys. All right, just give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just seeing a lot of spam here in the comments. So I got to kind of moderate my own crap because I didn't turn on my bot. Usually my bot will put people on timeouts for like spamming the chat. And unfortunately, it's not. I forgot to turn him on because he can be annoying at times. Have I tried Airsoft? No, I have not. Interested in Airsoft? Definitely. Absolutely. Like I was saying earlier, I mean, it's the same thing that we do now in magfed paintball. So, I mean, to discriminate saying like one is better than the other is just ridiculous because in the end, we're all shooting each other. It's what we all paid to do. So, you know, just because you choose to shoot someone with BBs over paintballs does not make you a bad person, in my opinion. Man, I really got to give these a good cleaning. Sorry, guys. Being in the basement gets me all nasally after a while, and I do apologize for that. T15 or the 468? 468. Dumb question. 468 is my favorite paintball gun by far, hands down. T15 is cheaper. I'm not one for bashing any product ever, but I am going to go out on the limb and say everybody who owns one out here doesn't play with it. That's about as far as I'm going to go on that topic. But yeah, 468 always, it's my favorite gun. Lock bolt, anti-chop system. Okay guys, I'll show you this. I show this on every single one of my live streams. I'll just grab the 468. All right, so 468 here. This has been my beast. If you've watched any of my videos from the last couple of years, this has been my baby. So, actually, broken mag. I'm missing a follower, but I'm going to show you, okay? So you insert a mag. You just fired off all your paintballs. Bang, 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 bang. Woo. That's funny. There's actually a paintball in the breech. Oh, yeah. It also has an anti-ball drop system, which is really cool. I'll show you guys that. I don't have any mags loaded with paintball, so I'm not going to show you that. So anyway, you're shooting, and all of a sudden, I should probably be off safe. You're completely empty, and all you get is that click. And that click lets you know that you're empty without dry firing, wasting air. If you're playing with a 13 cubic inch tank, every bit of air that you have is needed. 100% is needed. You need everything that's in this tank. So to even waste one shot on a dry fire is completely useless. Absolutely useless. So the lock bolt anti-chop system is the greatest thing in paintball, 100% hands down. And so it's cocked. There's no paintball in to push the lock bolt out of the way. And when you fire, you just get a click. Your opponent can't hear that on the paintball field. So it's great, especially in competition paintball when I'm snapping with someone behind a bunker and suddenly I need to do a reload and I just drop the mag, pop a new one in, and they have no idea that I even reloaded or that I popped in because I was out of paint. So yeah, that's the 468 in a nutshell. Is that the 468 Riz? There's no difference. The difference between the two of them is the handguard that's on it. That is it. And look, people are beating me to it. Save 10% off by using promo code NightmarePB at mcsus.com. Boop. Oh, yep. That almost was perfect if I would have pointed to the code. Like, right? Right. But yeah, so 468 has always been my go-to marker since I've been a YouTuber. It doesn't fail me, man. It doesn't. It shoots first strike, it shoots round ball. Like, I never would be keeping first strikes on hand if I couldn't shoot these things. It shoots them flawlessly. You put a nice rifled barrel on there, and I'm telling you, watch my sniper video. And I'm telling you guys can make some amazing shots. Even at shooting at 260 FPS, I was shooting people from across the field. I had to arc the marker a bit, but I was taking people out like crazy. All right, sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm looking for paintball mag parts, and they're all over the place. Normally, when I'm doing my mag maintenance, like by myself, I'll put some music on. You know, I'm not really distracted by anybody or anything, and I can get this done fairly quickly. But I like talking to you guys. Like I said, I feel like I owed you guys a video today. I'm trying to be a weekly YouTuber, but it's hard, you know. Having two kids now, it really eats up a lot of your time, and I don't like putting out crap. I really don't. But sometimes, as I was explaining earlier, crap sells. Fail videos. Like, the internet as a whole has a very short attention span. Okay? I could put out a video that doesn't matter the length. Guaranteed my average watch time on that video is going to be about 50%. And that is because people watch a video, even if it's something that I've been posting for a while, like sorry guys, I'm putting a follower in my mag. It doesn't matter what I post, my average watch time is about 50%. And so the internet likes simplicity. They want they want entertainment in a short amount of time, and they want a lot of it. So unfortunately, paintball videos can't always be action-packed without, like, first person anyway, can't always be action-packed the whole time. So what'll end up happening is I'll put up fail videos. And those fail videos are easy to make. They're really not the highest of quality, but man, do they take off. Like, my most recent fail video got over 200 or almost 200,000 views in a week. In a week! That is insane for a paintball video. Like, you guys don't even understand. My average videos that I spent forever on will get between 5,000 and 15,000 views. So for a fail video to come out and me get 200,000 views on that video is insane in my books. I am very appreciative of the views, but it's just, wow. Quantity over quality in that case, right? Okay, I got to stop making, I cannot clean these mags and talk to you guys and make you guys feel like a part of my community while doing so. So I kind of feel bad about that. So let's just chit chat. What's going on, guys? I'm probably only going to be on for like another 12 minutes or so. At that point, it's going to be about 8:30 my time. So I do have a toddler asleep, and I do have a baby who's going to wake up quite a few times in the middle of the night. So kind of want to be ready for that. Any recommendation for beginners? Man, anything hopper fed, really, like Tippmann 98s, like pretty much anything the Tippmann line is good for a beginner, really. Oh, what's up, paintball guy? Just got here. Favorite paintball gun, the one I've been ranting and talking about for like the last little while, the 468 series, always my favorite. I'm your favorite paintball YouTuber. Well, man, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Sorry, but what's a handguard? So a handguard is this. Oh, give me a second. I'm caught on my camo netting. So on a rifle, on a paintball gun, on an airsoft gun, whatever, this is your handguard, right? Yeah, this right here, this beautiful thing, this is your handguard. So when I was explaining that the only difference between the 468 and the 468 RIS is the handguard. Well, this is an LVOA handguard. It's not sold by MCS. They actually they bought this and sent it to me on my 468 as a part of my custom build PTR. But if you're looking for the RIS, which is generally... Oh, no, don't fall. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. Hopefully you guys can't see my ass crack. Whatever, I'll fix that later. But RIS is a quad rail. So, I'm sorry to point a gun at you guys, but there we go. Quad rail. That is your RIS. So that comes on most standard 468. So if you're looking to get one, chances are it's going to come with a short little RIS rail on it, unless you make some sort of other arrangements with MCS. Damn, you guys saw my ass crack. That sucks. Oh, that's too funny. I usually wear an undershirt, and usually when my other shirts pull up, it'll stop you from seeing that. But hey, what happens on live cam, right? I mean, that's the joys of going live. Just stupid stuff like that, hanging out with you guys, being silly, getting to be myself. It's just a whole lot of fun. You guys make me smile. You guys motivate me to want to keep doing this. If you guys want more live streams, let me know. Like, if it's been a while and you're like, man, I just want to chit chat with Nightmare, let me know. It's not hard to get a live stream going. It's just I don't know what to talk about. I don't like to talk about myself too much. Well, I can talk about myself forever, but part of being a YouTuber, right? You got to be able to talk about yourself. I'm glad you guys really like the live streams. Like I said, you guys motivate me to keep going. There's a lot of haters out there, but you guys who I talk to, who we are our own community, and that's the way I look at this YouTube channel, right? So we aren't just. This isn't just a paintball channel. It is my own little community where I have like the greatest fans, the greatest viewers, some of the most friendly people I've ever met. Are you guys, the guys I've met through the chats, through the one-on-one messages, through Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube here, right? So you guys are completely awesome. Man, I really hope my next place has a nice little setup like this where I can still live stream. I hate the lighting here. Like, if I was to get rid of that light above my head, like, I wouldn't look so shiny forehead. Well, what can I do? Normally that's why I wear a hat, right? Badlands or A&S gear, depending on where you live. If you live in Canada, I guess Badlands paintball would be the way to go, and if you live in the States, A&S gear. Well, I'm glad I inspire you guys. Like, I love, like, the comments that you guys provide me are so motivational, so inspirational. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, like, we got another, like, 7 minutes or so, so I really don't know what to talk about anymore. I was going to keep cleaning mags, but that's frustrating the living hell out of me because I'm an idiot, and I didn't clean any of my stuff. I really wish my camera was a little bit more mobile so I could show you guys my office. Not that it's really cool, but it's cool to me because I've never had an office before. If you were following me back almost a year ago, I was making videos out of my bedroom and pissing off my fiance to no end. She was just like, this has to stop. Like, I had studio lighting here, like, so the camera was facing the corner. I had studio lighting up and a bed just on the other side of the monitors. And it was like, oh, sorry, baby, but I want to edit and I need to get some content out. So she wasn't too happy about all that. That really sucks. So yeah, having my own office down here in the basement is wonderful. We got to move into a rental unit house instead of an apartment. We needed it knowing that we were going to have a family of 4. Needed to rent a house instead of an apartment. A little more expensive, but the space is nice, and my kids get to be kids. I don't have to tell them to be quiet. I don't have to be like, oh, well, we're going to get a noise complaint because you guys are being too loud. Because, you know, when you live in an apartment, people don't understand that you have kids. When do we get to see said wife? Has she ever been on one of my videos? I don't think she has. She was in an outro once. I want to say it was for bonus ball. I almost want to tell you guys that she's in one video and have you guys go look for it and do a contest out of it. But that would be, I don't have anything to give away. That's really unfortunate. What type of paintball guy am I? I used to be a Valken guy, but their paint has gone to complete shit. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm still kind of a Valken guy when it comes to favorite types of paint, because they make a field grade paint, which is a lower caliber. I want to say it sits around like the 679, 681 range, and it shoots so straight. It is beautiful for magfed. Graffiti used to be my go-to paint. It's garbage. They changed their formula ever since their spat with GI. Something's changed about that paintball. It is not the graffiti I remember, and I refuse to use graffiti anymore. Actually, no. Actually, this is New World. New World isn't too bad either during like the summer days. New World's not too bad, but I still prefer field. I still have a bag of field sitting over on my storage unit waiting for the summer to start because I love their field stuff. Am I going to convince my kids to play paintball when they get older? Absolutely. Like if my children were like, hey man, my dad is a YouTuber and he's still a paintballer, and I would love to see them play. I think it's a great family sport. Me and my fiance used to play before she got pregnant with our first child 3 years ago, but different story for another time. Will, thanks for coming out, man. Much appreciated the time that you spent chit-chatting in the comments. I'm really happy to see a lot of you guys out here. Like, I did not expect this kind of reception tonight at all. Like, we've got, 27 people watching now. I think we spiked at about, oh God, I have no idea. 40 consecutive viewers, I want to say, give or take. I don't think I'd have to convince my kids to save 10% off, man. I'm pretty sure I'll have it ingrained in their minds that that's what they should be doing. I feel like, I don't know why I'm saying this with a paintball in my hand, but where's my sub counter? That sub counter is wrong. Like, that sub counter comes from socialblade.com, so it's basically a live running tally of that. But if I go into my live YouTube subscribers from YouTube's actual stats, I'm actually at 289. So I'm kind of curious if I lost subscribers or if I gained subscribers tonight. That's kind of cool. Let the tag team haters. Let's tag team the haters. Man, honestly, like the best advice I can ever give to you guys, if for whatever reason you decide to put yourself in the spotlight, ignore the haters. Twice in my paintball career, I had extreme local hate. the first time was like I think I had like less than 1,000 subscribers. The guy was trying to be a YouTuber as well. He butted heads with me, I butted heads with him, but in the end we ended up friends. And we're like, where's this animosity coming from? I guess it was mainly because we were on the same team together, and I left the team. I wasn't happy where the direction the team was going, so I was like, all right guys, deuces, I gotta go. And then we became friends after that, and then he long story short, that's where that ended. But the second time was more of like a more ongoing, kind of still current to this date, still hates me kind of thing, but whatever. I ignore it. I've had people message me all the time. They're like, hey, so-and-so said this about you, or I think they made this video and they're talking about you. And I'm like, I don't care. I keep my formula so simple when it comes to paintball. So if you guys put yourself into the spotlight for whatever reason, use the simple formula. Play paintball, make content, praise the positivity, and ignore the hate. Rinse and repeat. Honestly, it'll bring you the most happiness that you will ever see. Almost on it used to be weekly, now it seems like monthly basis. I used to get hate, but honestly, it's going to happen. That's what happens when you put yourself in the spotlight. But I ignore it. Like, I don't even acknowledge it anymore. I just I just play paintball, man. Like, this is my relaxation. This is what I do in my spare time. This is not my job by any means. So I use paintball as a means of relaxing. With YouTube, it's a small little bit of extra income, but it's not like income to feed my kids. It's income to play paintball. What I make on playing paintball on YouTube with the ad money, which isn't a whole hell of a lot sometimes, it's just enough to play paintball, enough to put gas in the tank to go to the field. So, there's that. Like you guys right there, you guys are all talking about positivity. Haters can eat shit. You're absolutely right, guys. It's such an easy formula to get. It's so easy to get caught up in the drama of paintball. When I first started, I didn't realize there was actually paintball drama at all, because you go to your local paintball field and what do? You buy a bag of paint, you go on the field, you shoot some faces off, or you get your face shot off, and then you just you care about your day. But as you slowly put yourself in that position where you kind of start seeing the upper echelons of paintball, like between companies and players who are like, I represent this company and I represent that company. There's a lot of hate, but I represent MCS in a lot of ways. They are my main sponsor, equal with Seabreeze Paintball, absolutely on par with Seabreeze. And I represent both of those people. So everything I do is a direct representation of them. So I don't actually ever will say like, oh, well, screw this company or screw this person, because that's A, that's not who I am, and B, why? What's the point of it? You're never going to get anything from that. So yeah, just stay positive. If you guys ever want to get into the limelight, just remember that that's the way it is. I saw someone asking about getting patches made. I do want to get more patches made. I think it cost me about $180 US to have them made, and I'm hoping to have them. I got to place another order in the near future. I just need to get my funds in order. It is tax season after all, so I have a feeling I'm going to owe this year, which sucks. So yeah, patches. I want to see if I can get them. If I can, I got to find a place to sell them. So my initial goal is I'm going to buy probably a batch of 100. Probably put 50 for sale, and the other 50 I'm going to include in Patreon. So people who donate X amount on Patreon will be able to A, support me directly, which is awesome, because all YouTube creators, in my opinion, should be supported on Patreon, and B, it would get you a patch in your hands. And they're really cool patches too. And hopefully down the road, I have these ones here, but I do want to get like the NightmarePB logo in like tan and like a black and gray color scheme and like an OD color scheme. So that way, if you are a tactical player and you want like your patches to match your outfit, then at least you can still support me by wearing a patch that is the same color as your outfit. Oh my God. Don't sell them, do giveaways. Man, giveaways are expensive. So I've done like 2 major giveaways on this channel, and my last one was the Takamo Blizzard, I want to say. And dude, that cost me like $80 to $120. I can't remember what number it was to ship that marker from MCS to the winner in Argentina. So like it's not cheap. I paid for the gun. I paid for the shipping, the taxes, all the fun stuff. So for me to do one, if all goes well, and if this year I hit 100K subscribers, which I think is going to be hard because I think I'm almost getting to the point where I'm about to plateau unless I come up with something completely awesome to do, but I don't have time to do that. But anyway, regardless of that, if I do get to 100,000 subscribers, my plan after that would be to give away a 468 PTR, because at that point, I think someone deserves it. And it wouldn't be like, hey guys, share this. It'd be like, okay, watch this video, comment below, because clearly you guys are my audience, right? At least that's the way I think about it. That could always change, but I would like to give away a 468 one day, if I have the money for it, of course. And hopefully after having 100,000 subscribers, that would at least increase my the view time on my channel by a little bit, and hopefully I'd be able to afford that. How much does supplies for paintball cost? Depends on what you want to do, man. You know, you get gear, paintballs, traveling costs, the gun itself, all the fun stuff. Do I work elsewhere other than YouTube? Oh my God, yes. I definitely have a full-time job. I work 40 plus hours a week, every week. I have a family of 4, single income. And so somehow in between all that, I figured out how to do YouTube. Yeah. Not easy, guys. Where do I get my patches made? I get them made overseas. China. It's much cheaper for slightly less quality than you might get here in North America. Funny fact, liquid PVC is illegal in North America. So if you buy patches from anywhere in North America, they are actually made elsewhere and shipped to North America. So like if you're paying a North American company, you might be paying for more for the design of your patch than the actual patch itself, because most patches are made in like European countries or China or something like that. Pro tip. Well, man, hopefully, Roar, hopefully you get to meet me someday, man. I do want to travel more someday. When that time comes, we'll see. Is there any last minute questions before I go, guys? I'm getting tired. These bright studio lights are hurting my eyes, and I know my kid's going to have me awake at 0 dark stupid. Anything? Like, anything else you guys want to know? And I'm willing to answer it. Like, we got 29 people here. That's pretty cool. 29 out of 55,000 isn't too bad, in my opinion. Sneak out to Hillsborough this month, buddy, says Tuna. Maybe. Why do I see Tuna commenting there, but not? Anyway, stupid question. Not this month, but I will be at Hillsborough in March. Don't want to sneak out this week or this month. Time is limited. You're absolutely right, Tuna. What did I have for dinner? I had pizza. Yeah, I gotta hit the gym. That's another big thing. So, yeah, of course Tuna would come kidnap me. Do a donation site where you can collect money to travel to meet fans. I do have a donation site. It's linked in the description below. It's Patreon. I have various amounts of reward levels. So if you want to support me in any way, and I'm going to start plugging this in more videos because more money is better money to actually get out and play more paintball. But there's different tiers. So like there's a $1 to $5 tier, you know, just to say thanks for doing what you do. And there's like $5 to $10 and 10 to 20. At 20, I believe I start shouting you out in videos. And then everything above that gets a patch. I think that's how it works. I want to change it so that way $20 or more donated a month will get you a patch instantly. Like no questions asked, you get a patch. Because I think $20, for anyone to donate $20 is a lot of money. I had to put the patches in the higher tier because I literally only have 20 patches left. So I don't want to just give all the patches away to people who donate $20 right away. because I'd run out so fast. I need to order more. Once I have a large abundance of patches, then I'm going to be like, hey guys, $20 a month. If you donate it to me, we'll get you a patch upon clearance of your first payment. So down below, patreon.com/NightmarePB. Take you to my Patreon page where I basically panhandle and ask for money for doing what I do. How much is one patch? Normally, I think they're like $10 US through mcsus.com. If you go to their website, search up NightmarePB, you will find my patches. If you guys want me to travel, the best way to put money in my pockets to help me travel is, again, down in the description, or buy merch. I have t-shirts, NightmarePB t-shirts. Link in the description below, I think. Let me just double check. Yes, link in the description below this live video. I have a whole store. I get some funny shirts, like I love paintball, but the heart is like shot with paintballs. It's kind of cool. I got a single taken and playing paintball t-shirt, bonus ball t-shirts and hoodies, NightmarePB t-shirts and hoodies. I've already sold 6 of them, so I mean, people like them. If you want to support me in any way, that's the best way to do it. Why is my chat not showing up? Okay, there's something seriously broken. All right, whatever. Apparently my chat on Facebook or YouTube is frozen, but my live chat is... You know what, Roar? I might actually do that. I'm going to put out a Patreon. A Patreon reward level. It is going to be for $1,000. Okay? That sounds like a lot. It's a one-time thing. And I think if anybody buys that tier, that would earn you I don't know what you call it, basically I'd come play paintball with you. Might open it only to North America at first, because I don't know what the cost of traveling is. I already have a passport, so that's not a big deal. But I think I like that idea. If somebody pays $1,000, I will come to your local field and play paintball. And I think that would be enough. Like, 1,000 is a lot, but I think that would cover like the plane trip there and back. To travel within my own country is like $600 from like here to Ontario and back. It's crazy. So anyway, that would cover my meals, my cost to play, plane tickets, and time off work. Might be doable. I might actually set that up. You know what? I might actually look... Okay, I'm just going to... Don't mind me, guys. I want to go see if I can set that up now. To see if Patreon would even allow me to do so. Yes, that is my password. Go away. Like, that might not be too bad of an idea. Like, $1,000, and I come play paintball at your home field. And make a video out of it. Like, that'd be kind of cool. Like, I can make a whole vlog out of it. Like, yo, dude, so-and-so bought my maximum tier Patreon donation, and now I'm going to play paintball at their home field. And I could vlog it the whole way. I could actually make it into quite the experience. I think I can set that up on Patreon. So I want to thank whoever mentioned that in the comments, because my God, that was cool. Wow, like that might, like, I wouldn't be making any money off of it, obviously, but it would be an easy way to get me out to other fields, and it wouldn't cost me all that much. And it's like, not everybody could afford that by any means, but like, not a bad idea. I'm going to have to remember this and come back to this, because I actually want to like write it up. Whoa. Oh, right. Wow. I just found out that my good friend Jonathan Worrell, who was my liaison at MCS, today was his last day on the job. That's crazy. He actually left to pursue other things. That's crazy. So Jonathan, if you're watching this, man, thank you for all the hard work that you've put into MCS over the last few years, and thank you for being my source of go-to-ness, if you will. Like, you were always my point of contact, and you did a lot for me, and thank you very much for everything that you've done for me, my channel, and I do wish you all the best in all your future endeavors, man. Like, seriously, thank you very much. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, what an awesome dude. Awesome, awesome dude. Are those real guns? No, those are paintball guns in the back. But guys, I want to thank you guys very much for coming out. Your support during this live stream was more than phenomenal. You've motivated me to hopefully get another video out this week. Next week, I should say, next Friday. Every Friday, new videos. Probably just some old 468 footage from Seabreeze Paintball. I think I've got a couple good games there that I could go dig into from the past. Seriously, I want to thank you guys. If you ever do feel the urge to support me further, again, there's links in the description, t-shirts, Patreon, all that fun stuff. Paintball ain't cheap. Being a YouTuber is even more expensive. So that's me panhandling, guys. Thank you very much for coming out. I appreciate all the love and support. I will catch you next time. But until then, Nightmare out.